There were two close Brahmin friends named Mahàli and Sunakata. Sunakata chose the monastic life, while Mahàli remained a layperson. One day, the monk Sunakata visited his friend. Upon meeting, he proudly shared, "Mahàli, since I have become a disciple of the Buddha, it has not even been 3 years, yet I have already seen heaven, its marvelous sights, its delights, its wonders. However, I could not hear the heaven sounds, those melodious, delightful and uplifting sounds." Mahàli was somewhat skeptical, but simply nodded along. A few days later, the Brahmin Mahàli went to the monastery to see the Buddha. After paying homage to him, he recounted what his friend had boasted about and asked, "Dear Lord, are the heaven sounds that Sunakata could not hear real or not?" The Buddha replied, "Mahàli, the heaven sounds that Sunakata could not hear, those melodious, delightful and uplifting sounds, are indeed real. Dear Lord, why could my friend Sunakata not hear those wonderful heaven sounds?" Mahàli, there are monks who cultivate single-pointed concentration, focusing in the east, with the goal of seeing the marvelous heaven sights, but not with the goal of hearing the heaven sounds. Thus they will not hear those melodious heaven sounds, even though they truly exist. The same applies to a monk who focuses single-pointedly in the south, in the north, in the west, above, below, or horizontally. Mahàli, if a monk cultivates single-pointed concentration toward the east, with the goal of hearing the heaven sounds, but not with the goal of seeing the heaven sights, then he will only hear the heaven sounds, but will not see the heaven sights. The same applies to a monk who focuses single-pointedly in the south, in the north, in the west, above, below, or horizontally. If his goal is to hear the heaven sounds, but not to see the heaven sights, then he will not see the heaven sights. If a monk wishes to both hear the heaven sounds and see the heaven sights, then he must cultivate dual-directional concentration. Whichever direction he practices this concentration in, he will both hear the heaven sounds and see the heaven sights of that direction.